darlings, whether you get on here live or not, just so you know, I turned up my mic after Friday night's show. I have no voice. I have taken the weekend off and I'm trying to rest my voice. Now, just so you know, I thought I was being attacked for my throat and my throat chakra. No, it's actually a good thing. It is a blessing because my higher self, my universe, came in and said, Jen, thank you for standing up. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Whether you come in here live now or watch it on the replay, please understand this is spirit. It's okay. This doesn't hurt. I just sound bad. My throat chakra was totally cut off. I wasn't going to go live, but I felt that the spirit told me, no, you need to speak to them. Because I lost my shit Friday, and I said, I am not going to be a slave anymore. I will not let you take my voice. That I'm going to speak truth. My voice was taken. Saturday morning, I woke up. This is what I got, and I've been there since then. And I thought I was being attacked. Very raspy, just laryngitis. And yeah, I'm pushing it, and you're all going to go, Jen, just hush and be quiet. It's okay. No, I'm not. This is a good thing. I thought that I was being attacked and my voice was being taken from me. That is not true. My voice got an upgrade. And I know you're thinking, there's no way that the good divine light would have taken her voice to upgrade her. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. Because they're resetting my throat chakra. Okay? They're just resetting it because apparently I pushed through a matrix level that wasn't expected because I just said, I'm not doing it anymore. And what I'm doing goes against what the mainstream and truthers are doing. I said, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not going to be a slave. I just simply said, I'm going to give truth. If that does not resonate with you, that's okay. This is being cleared up for a higher ascension. And I'm okay with that. I really thought I was being attacked, and I was working with the divine light to put my throat chakra into a bubble. And then it turned out, no, you're not being attacked. You're ascending Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to most people that think, well, why in the world would the divine light take your voice? They're not taking my voice, because why would I do this tonight? Because I told them I'm going to go talk. You get wet hair and no makeup and that kind of stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, you can't take my voice. I may strain, I may sound funny, but you can't take my voice. And I asked Wings and I prayed on the divine light, and they said, if you're going to do it, by God, you're going to do it, and we can't stop you. So I'm raspy, I have a rough voice, and they took it, and that's okay. I'm going to ascend. I'm not really asking and answering questions tonight with the cards. I just wanted to touch base with you that it's okay. It's okay. Okay? Beautiful things that happened today. I got my new deck of the Gilded Tarot. So I got a new deck, because sometimes you have to retire an old deck of the energy, and that's okay. But I got the new one today. But I wanted to show you something, and y'all bear with my sense of humor, okay? Um, the company that I deal with, I refilled that one, okay? So that one's full. And then they sent me this. It just looks like a daggone bag of weed, doesn't it? But those are sage smudges. So we're refilled on sage. We're doing okay. It's fun. Thank you, Nadia. Don't worry about it. We're doing okay. Yeah. Yeah, if you're in my family, you will affect it. My husband hasn't been able to swallow for more than 24 hours tonight. I am giving him peppermint tea. I'm doing all the herbal things. I'm cleansing. He got choked up on his dinner. He is not allowed to speak because that twin flame of mine is supposed to be my backup, and he can't do the same thing either. It just happened. That's literally what happens. I am not in pain. It's just irritating. Because where did it go? It's just like it's like a deep rooted, I'm not allowed to speak, but, and I've rested and I've rested, and it's been going on for almost 48 hours. And then I got so angry, and I'm like, you're not doing this to me. Even if it's positive, you cannot take my voice. And they said, if you're going to go live, then you know that it has to be based on truth. And I went, excuse me, haven't I always based it on truth? And they go, yeah, but you're going to have to limit it, your time, because they're going to cut me off. This is not an attack. This is an ascension. Why in the world, Jen, would they ever want you to ascend and then you have to suffer and lose your voice? I broke through a barrier that a lot of people can't do. If that doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. I broke through a barrier Friday when I lost it, and I said, I'm not going to do it anymore. I am not going to submit anymore. And the universe gave me a nod, go, good for you. So now they're resetting my throat chakra. And y'all ask Nadia, frequency, energy, all of that stuff has to do with it. I don't care if you agree with it or not. Our voices are everything. And if they take our voice, sign language is great. That's fine. I studied that too. But what we need to do right now is understand this this swelling and all this stuff and how everything sticks out. And why I sound so rough is not because I'm hiding truth. It's because they are resetting me. I'm not being attacked. I may be on a little bit, but I'm in that divine light. I'm not worried about that. That doesn't scare me. My truth is being reset. And that's what I'm doing right now. Well, Jen, that doesn't make any sense. Why in the world will the divine light strip you of your voice? Because the divine light is bringing me up, going, you've got a higher truth, and I want you to follow that. That's what I'm going to do. I noticed tonight that the truther community, as far as I know I won't word it that way because that sounds nasty and ugly and I'm cutting out too many people. The divine light in the truther community is beautiful, but there are little pockets that are being attacked, okay? And one of them is through tarot, okay? There are a lot of us that are being attacked right now. But what I did figure out, they are dividing the wheat from the chaffs, okay? That's not up to me to decide who is which of the other. That has nothing to do with it. You have to use your discernment. If they're throwing somebody else under the bus and you're not sure, give them love, light, great energy, and build them up. I thought I had a direction of how that message was going to go tonight. No, I kind of just let that go and went, that's not up to me. Okay, that's not up to me. My voice is my truth. I always said my voice, my truth, my integrity, but it's also a physical handshake and looking somebody in the eye and saying, I'm not lying to you. I don't feel that it's a physical attack. I feel that it's part of the ascension. They're just taking me from a 3D platform and they're like, no, you need to raise up because now I'm not going to put up with it anymore. Does that make any sense whatsoever? I'll go look. Water. Yeah, it is. And one of the number one things, I didn't even have this yesterday. Yesterday, I couldn't even make it squeak. Today, I'm ascending further. And water and those kind of things are helping me work on that. And just meditation and go, if love and light, if that is what you need me to do to ascend my vocal cords and ascend my voice, then you're going to send that to me and I'm going to absorb it. And here we go. And my voice has actually come back quite a bit because yesterday I couldn't even speak at all. I went from Friday night, Jen lost her shit bitching, to Saturday morning, she couldn't even speak. I didn't do anything. I literally just laid down, bottle of water by the bedside, and I woke up and I could not speak. Funny thing is, my husband, who has GERD and all that stuff, lost his ability. He couldn't even speak. What is going on? These are the things that make you question what is going on in the universal energy. Y'all got to love on my babies, my grandbabies, and thank you so much for doing that. Most of you are going to catch us on the fly. Nadia and Dumpling, thank you all for being here. We're just going to do the trio tonight, and that's okay. That's okay. My energy, and I asked my higher spirit guides, I said, they said, do you really even want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, if I've got this much voice, I'm going to run with it. It's like it's stuck. This is swollen. And there, yeah, I just saw it. I know. I'm sure Nadia saw it too. Yeah. It just runs across, and they're like, and they're just working. But it's not negative. It is not negative. Normally, they try to steal your voice. This time, they're taking your voice and going, let's upgrade. Nadia, I'm getting my dragon voice. Just say it. Just say it. I'm trying to work out that breathing fire thing. I'm getting my dragon voice. And that's okay. I just wanted to come on here briefly to let y'all know, because most people are going to catch it in the back run, and that's fine. I haven't left you. I have not stopped. I still have all those questions I want to answer. But please understand something. This is how energy works. And I'm going to run with it because I know it's positive. Just so you know, tomorrow night at 6 p.m., I think it's on her time. Turn the page with Janine. I'm supposed to go live with her. I've texted her and I asked her, and I went on her show and I modded this evening because that's just typing and not my voice. Are we still on for tomorrow? I hope to God we are, because I want to promote her channel. And there's a little bit on there tonight too about the Truther community and our voices and what that means. This is how the universal energy works. Our voices are either being shut down or boosted up. You have to figure out which one you are, if that makes sense. Well, Dumpling, honey, understand something. Listen to me. I can be a platform for your voice, but your voice is still the same voice that you give your energy. You still put your voice out there. So when I'm down and raspy, you know what I need you to do? I need you to step out and you need to be the voice. If we do it as a collective, Jen shut down. She can barely speak. I need Dumpling to go out there and speak. Does that make sense? I mean, that's what we're doing. But I never got that this was an attack. I thought at first. Then I prayed and meditated about it, and Wings came in and he goes, no, 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 don't you understand what you did Friday night? And I went, and that was the same night that I had the babies on and everything, and all that energy came in. And I kind of gathered that their energy was all over that too. That I lost it, and I said, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because if we are like, I canceled out my show the night before, and I'm like, what are we doing? If we are canceling ourselves out by talking in code, are we not? Sorry, that one hurt. Are we not still slaves? Are we not still captured. And if we need to break out of that, then we need to break out of that. And we need to stop complying, if that makes sense. I'm not going to be able to do this much longer because that hurts. Now it's starting to get painful. But to understand what I'm saying, I had a point Friday night that I couldn't take it anymore. Our voices are being stolen from us, and then literally the next morning, mine was. But it was negative. It was to build and teach. Our words, our thoughts, our words, those swords, that is very powerful. You either, there's some of you already felt it coming in, going, you just have laryngitis. Okay, maybe so. I don't feel that. I don't feel that. I I don't know about strikes, dumpling. I don't know. But what I do know is what was taught to me Friday night after I just released all of that energy and I just let go of it. And I said, you can't steal my voice. And guess what happened the next morning? Physically, my voice was stolen, but I didn't get a negative. Oh, I just saw him shoot through. It wasn't stolen. It was captured and said, now I'm going to thank you because now I gave them permission because I need to upgrade. Really, Wings? He cracks me up and he goes, well, because he's always the one that puts it in an earthly tone. He goes, well, let's just say you're Mario. You just hit a mushroom. He said, you're just upgrading. That's okay. Give him a minute. They're upgrading you. It's a good way of looking at it. He goes, you broke through a barrier. And then the Universal gave you a nod going, good going, girlfriend. Now you're not afraid. No fear. You just gonna do what you're gonna do. Does that make any sense whatsoever? But yeah, that's what we're doing. Dumpling, I hope so too. We'll find out tomorrow. I'm looking forward to talking to her. I'm supposed to be on her live show tomorrow night, um, but she hasn't got back to me yet. But let's give her some time. Let's be patient. Yeah, I'm sure I'll talk to her tomorrow. I texted her personally. I'm just gonna give her some time. Either I will be or I won't be, and that's okay. It's okay because I'm still gonna be here. Voice or no. I know some sign language. Would that help? Hey, worst case scenario, I'll just type it in the chat. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna hang on there. Most of y'all, it's really late tonight, and I wasn't expecting to do it, but most of you are gonna see the replay, and you just speak your truth. Yeah, divine timing. Yep, that's right. And divine voice, and divine release, and all that. So y'all just work with me, but I'm not gonna stay on. I'm not gonna flip cards and do all that stuff. I just don't. I don't have it in me. I don't think that you would even hear me or understand me if I did. But you know one word in sign language? Which one is that, honey? This is yes. Do you know that one? I know one thing. I love you. I'll give you that one. I studied sign language for 2 years. I know enough. I know enough. I know when my grandbabies want a cookie. That's all I know. But I'm not going to stay on here. Nadia, Dumpling, thank y'all for being the two that had me tonight. I understand it's late. I didn't expect anybody to come in here. I went in on the fly and you get this raspy, nasty junk, but that's the way it is. I'm going to try again tomorrow. I'm just putting the good energy around there, but I got to rest this because they're going, we let you go. Now you need to reel it in. Just reel it in. Yeah. Hi, Gail, honey. I will rest my voice. Yeah. I love you too, Nadia. Yeah. Take a hot bath. We're going to do whatever we can, but this is a whole lot better than it was yesterday. So I'm working on it. But this is nasty and ugly. Yesterday, you got a squeak. And my family's going, what is wrong with what happened to you? Like last night you were fine, and then today you're just. I'm like, it's energy, and that's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I'm not afraid of it. It's okay. I just take it as it comes. And then my new bag of sage came in. I'm good. That's only half of it, and I got all kinds of it. It came in today. I got my new deck. I replaced my gilded deck. We're starting fresh. We're starting fresh with where I knew when the energy runs itself out, you start fresh. And I knew that, and that's what we're doing. So ignore this. It's okay. It's okay. But I'm going to cut it off. I love y'all. Y'all love on each other. And if you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. It's fine. Whether I have this physically or not, I can still spell. I can still text. And then I will work with Miss Janine tomorrow. And if she's going to go live and if she still wants me to be on, then I will go live tomorrow evening. We'll find out. But I'll be talking to you. And if you're not sure, just text me, whatever, email me. You're wonderful. It's really late, and I'm sorry for bothering your evening, but let's go to bed. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. This does not bother me. I am not in pain. It's just not there. Okay? Y'all put your love and light around my throat chakra. That's tiger's eye, the throat chakra, and all that good stuff. Y'all just do your thing. Gail, love you, darling. Nadia, thank you for stepping in, darling. I know you're working. I know you're working on it. And by the way, you just tell your nephew to hold his ground. It's all right. Dumpling, thank you, honey. Y'all beautiful. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's just raspy at this point. Yesterday I had nothing. So we praise the Lord and Abba and our Creator for what I do have today. Okay? I love you. I love you. I'll pop in tomorrow. Tomorrow's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day for all of our laboring people that were out there. We all labor. But let's remember tomorrow too. Okay? I love you. Lessons, darlings. I love you so much. Don't worry. Good. This is good. This is good. It's okay. I love you. Night, darlings.